popular Japanese ghost hunters Gakken, Daishan, and Yasuke from the YouTube channel Clip Store are contacted by a viewer who tells them the story of the historic Sugokoa village in Miyazaki Prefecture, Japan. The small Japanese village was built way back in 1597, in a remote area high in the mountains. The mountain village had no roads and was a bit dangerous to travel to, so by the mid-1900s many of the villagers began to leave the settlement. By 1989, the historic 400-year-old Sugokoa village was completely abandoned. An anonymous viewer tells the ghost hunters that a few years ago, a friend of hers went to visit the decaying and empty houses of Sugokoa village, deep in the mountains. The urban explorer told her that he was confronted by an angry old couple, who seemed to be living in the abandoned village. Allegedly only 6 months after his journey to the village and the bizarre meeting, the man passed away. Now, the viewer says that as inaccessible as the mountain village is, it seems very unlikely that an old couple would be living there all alone. So, considering the odd encounter and the man's subsequent death, the viewer is convinced the people that her friend met were actually angry, vengeful spirits. The Clip Store team sets out to investigate whether the abandoned Sugokoa village might be haunted. When they arrive at the location, they realize just how hard it is to reach the town. They have to leave their car and continue hiking on foot. After they finally arrive at the village, the team decides to split up and meet back in 30 minutes. They all set timers on their phones and go their separate ways to explore. In the dead of night, Clip Store host Gakken discovers the ruins of an abandoned school. What happens next is absolutely creepy.
お、裏側。いや、もう無理だね。傾いてるしな。え？傾いてるしな。え？走る足音みたいな人。え？は？めっちゃ。誰？誰もいるわけないけどさ。
Gakken discovers that the building is on the verge of collapse, but still, from somewhere inside, he hears the sound of someone running, followed by the loud bang of something slamming or falling.
物音すごい。お、何？タイマー鳴った。いや、めっちゃ物音してある今入るから。ちょっと待って。30分経ちました。戻ります。
Gakken's timer alerts him that the 30 minutes are up, and then there's some strange loud bang from inside the creepy building that seems to agree. Gakken returns to the entrance of the village where he finds fellow investigator Yasuke. The two guys wait for their friend Daishan, but he just never shows up. The guys start to get worried and decide to go look for him. After a long search, they finally find Daishan in what appears to be a long-abandoned house. Daishan is confused and possibly dehydrated, just sitting there as if in a daze. But his camera is still recording. Fearing for Daishan's health and safety, they decide to just get out of there and make the long hike back to the car. Later, when they look back at Daichan's captured footage, they are shocked. This is the footage from Daichan's camera. Watch very closely.
それでは大ちゃんは今からこの山の上に登って。
この家めちゃくちゃ綺麗じゃない？今まで見た家より一番綺麗なんやけど、誰も住んでないよね。結構しっかり残ってる。うわ、仏
Dai-chan suddenly sees a bizarre pale face staring back at him from behind a door. In shock, he stumbles back and falls, but when he gets back up, the mysterious, creepy face has disappeared. But then, as he turns around, he sees a man wearing a traditional Japanese robe, kneeling at a Buddhist altar on the other side of the abandoned home. Later, when his friends find him and Dai-chan walks outside, the same terrifying apparition of the man in the robe can be seen at the window, just watching him as he leaves. So, did the clip store team capture real paranormal activity in the abandoned Sugokoa village? Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe now for more chilling videos. Tammy Jermathy says that paranormal activity has become a regular part of her life. Tammy believes that a dark entity has attached itself to her and follows her from home to home, no matter where she moves. Tammy is so intent on capturing evidence of the supernatural activity that she experiences on a daily basis, and she set up multiple motion-activated security cameras all around her home and mountain house. For the first time ever, she captures what she has witnessed firsthand throughout her life on camera. Her cameras capture extreme poltergeist activity as furniture and objects move on their own. And then, most terrifying of all, a pale figure can be seen looking out from behind a wall. And these spooky incidents are just the beginning of what Tammy captures on her cameras. On January month, Tammy packs up her life and moves from California to her new home in McKinney, Texas. Almost immediately after moving in, the paranormal activity starts up once again. And the events only seem to get worse as Tammy, her cats, and even her dog are terrorized by the dark presence in her home.
I've literally been standing there now for about 10 minutes. Won't come when I call him, hasn't moved at all. Just keeps staring in here at me. Really kind of creeping me out.
Tammy's cats seem visibly spooked by something we can't see. And as her cute little doggie is alone in the kitchen, a fork suddenly launches from the dishes in the kitchen sink and lands in an empty frying pan. Another area in Tammy's new Texas home that seems to attract a lot of supernatural activity is her bedroom, where she keeps a collection of antique dolls, old photos, and clothing in a wooden and glass display cabinet. Over the years, Tammy has captured countless motion-activated videos of terrifying activity in her home, and she begins to share her videos online on TikTok for the world to see. She immediately begins to receive a lot of attention from concerned paranormal fans, as she frequently uploads her haunting experiences. To Tammy's horror, the unknown entity that she captured on camera in her old home seems to have returned with a vengeance. A strange mist seems to appear in Tammy's kitchen, living room, and bedroom. Creepiest of all, the same pale figure that she captured on camera in California seems to appear in her new Texas home's bathroom mirror. So, what do you think is going on in Tammy's home? Back in 2015, Enzo Alonso from the YouTube channel La Ruta Oculta visited a cemetery in Chile while doing research about a boy who allegedly predicted his own death. Enzo suddenly hears footsteps on his left. He turns his head, but no one there. Cut 2 years later, Enzo is going through his old footage when he discovers something truly chilling. A child appears right behind him at the exact moment he says he heard footsteps. Even creepier, the child's skin seems green and discolored. Enzo claims that there were no children at the cemetery at the time of this recording, certainly not any that look like that. He says that he and his friend were completely alone. So, is this a ghost caught on camera? Or just a very something strange? Let me know.